Hey gang, the Rev coming at you with a new video review and a new format of review. This is a little series I'm starting up called the R-sembly Line. It's a terrible name at this point, but it's what I'm going to go with at this point. Little play on words, if you will. And today we are coming at you with the Transformers KRE-O Microchanger Combiner Predaking. I picked this guy up at Walmart while I was away for a few days. Although you would not know that, really, because there was a review I posted a blind opening while I was away. I picked this guy up at Walmart. I apologize for the jumping of the camera, because this is going to be hard to position sometimes. And I took him out, obviously, played with him, see how fun he was. And he's really fun and really kind of cool. I never thought the day would come. I grew up playing with Lego a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean my parents were surprised when I did not go into an engineering sort of profession. That's how much I loved Lego. I always made different robots. To see KRE-O take Lego almost to the next level, incorporate ball joints into the figures, and incorporate ways to combine the minifigures into a bigger figure, I was mind blown at it. And I saw Spade of the Bolt Matrix review this. I'll put a link to his review down in the bottom of this video, actually, somewhere down below, or in an annotation, something or other. But I thought it was really cool that this happened. I saw his review and I was like, this is neat. I wonder if I can get my hands on it. And it came with this, I want to call it a promo brick. I don't know exactly why it came with that, but oh well, it came with that. So we're going to assemble each of the figures. They don't transform individually. It's either you build 4 Kreons, 4 animals, or 1 Predaking. So I'm going to get the box out of the way, and we are going to start assembling with Dive Bomb, just because he's first in the book. So Dive Bomb, what you need first is this torso piece, specifically this one, and see if I can find his leg piece around here. I know he uses orange legs. Yeah, these orange legs specifically. So that part's simple enough. You take the wing panels and attach, I think this is the right clip, yeah. These clips here, they look like this. Attach those like so. For some reason this one is really loose on that peg. I'm going to slightly modify this, because with KRE-O you're given room to do that kind of stuff, and I'm going to have his wings out like this. Looks a bit sillier. And his head I already have assembled. Finding it in the midst of everything, that's a challenge, because I don't even have the right head in there. So just hang on now. Because this is his helmet, and his head is one of these snarly ones. I don't think it matters, so I'm going to just take this head and plop it there. And I love how there's actually cheek detailing on these. So attach that there, and he does have a little gun. I don't know if this is the right one or not. But here's Dive Bomb in robot mode. The correct way to do it is like this. Here, zoom in so you can see this better. I mean, that's kind of cool. That is honestly kind of cool. I'm digging it. So to get him into his animal mode, we're going to leave the head on and take his gun from him. Rotate his legs up and spread them. Make whatever joke you will. Then you're going to take these little talon pieces. The set comes with a few of these, and pop them into his feet to create his eagle feet. We're going to rip off his head for just a moment. The wings are almost ready anyway. We're going to take one of these panels, has this neck hole in it, and it's flat on the back. Attach one of these pieces. I don't know why I'm giving the play-by-play. I'm just used to this kind of thing. And it kind of breaks up what's happening in the video. Attach this piece, then attach this gray piece. Take the black cylinder and attach it however it will so secure. And then finally, I know the piece I'm looking for. Sometimes they're just so hard to find. Oh, there it is. This piece, slot this down over the top. To create his tail. Reattach the head. And for the wings this time, you want to attach that clip into the back, which holds really, really good. And then attach to the arms, and there is his bird mode. Yeah. Oh, and you take his gun and plug it in there. There's his bird mode. The beast modes are not great on all of them. Some of them they're fantastic, and I think they're very good representations. Such as the next one when we get into Torox. I'm not sure if he's Torox or Headstrong, whatever he was originally called. Again, I have the wrong heads in some of these helmets, so I'm just going to fix that right now. I knew I was missing. Okay, so for Torox, we want an orange torso. There's only one orange torso. And black legs with silver highlight. There's two. Yep, there's only one of those. Everyone's got their own individual kind of legs. So, simple enough so far. He gets a sword, which in any other figure would be like a little Bowie knife. The head he gets is one of these orange ones. He's either going to get the grin or the scowl. And from the look of the pictures, he gets the scowl. So we'll give him a scowly face. And his helmet, you want to take one of those talon pieces and attach it there, because obviously he is a rhinoceros. Attach his head. And for his weapon, because he has a big old weapon, you want to take this handle piece and attach these two like so. These two red pieces and two cones. I apologize again for the length of this video and if this is boring, but hey, this is an assembly video. And, whoa, throw them around, whip them in shape, and here is his blaster. It's kind of cool, and you can have it splayed if you want. But he's pretty cool. To get him into his beast mode, leave the body as is, but take off the head. You want to position the body as if, remember when you were a kid and you pretended to be an animal? You kind of want to do that, only he has no knees. Then, as well, this back panel, disassemble his gun, because he doesn't need the gun as it is right now. You want to take this panel and attach two of those black single hole pieces directly to that. Then there's one piece in the set like this. There's a sticker that goes on it, but I've already done that, obviously. Attach it like that. Attach this assembly to that assembly. And because I'm an idiot, you put those blaster pieces right back on there. Body, slot that on, attach the head, and here we have Torox in his beast mode. That's a little bit better of a beast mode, I will admit. It looks a lot more believable as a little rhinoceros with a jetpack. Overall, not too bad. I'm going to get him and Dive Bomb put back there in their beast modes. Next up on the list, we have, yes, I'm reading the instructions because some of this gets tricky. We have, I'm going to do Headlock first because then we'll save the leader for later. Headlock, his robot mode is essentially the same as Torox's. The only difference is he's a bull. So he gets two of these talon bits in his head. Other than that, his beast mode looks identical. His robot mode looks identical, and the blaster is the only other difference. His blaster is simply just this. This is his blaster. So we're going to go straight into his beast mode. So these legs and this torso, don't attach them yet. Don't attach them yet. You're going to take his blaster, one of these hingy pieces, and attach it. And then you're going to take one of these wedge caps and attach that like this. Not the other way, because then this way it just looks nicer, obviously. Take the torso. He gets an orange face. Give him the smirk. And attach the head. Then you're going to take one of these pieces. I don't know exactly what to call it. You're going to slide this up over the torso like that and attach the legs like so. Bring the arms down, again as if he's running on all fours, and then attach. Always happens. Always happens. Lose one piece here and there. No matter if it's Lego, KRE-O, you're using glue or anything like that, you're going to lose some stuff. And here you have crap, what did I call this guy? Headlock. Headlock in his beast mode. Very cool little beast mode. He's got his blasters there and all that. Looks very good next to his buddy, Torox. Finally, the leader, Razor Claw. Now, Razor Claw, I'll show you his robot mode first. Although it's kind of strange, you look at his torso, and he's got his head, his G1 head, animal head, and all that painted on, which is a nice little detail. I quite think that's great. Attach the only other set of legs that you have. His weapon is the big blaster and the big sword. Do with that what you will at this point in the game. You're going to take the other battle vest that's there, slide that down over, turn it around, and it comes with little felt fabric mane, slot that over the hole there, and use a triangle, like a small single point wedge, to hold it in place like that. And then you take the head and the helmet. And there you have Razor Claw in his robot mode. His chest now looks very bland because you've covered up the animal face on there. But overall, I'll give it credit where credit is due. To get it into animal mode, take everything apart except for that part of the body. You even want to take apart the battle vest. Again, because this is a four-legged animal, position the legs and arms just so. Then what you want to do is take one of these pieces and one of these wedges and attach them like so. Then take the big gun and put it in like that. Oh, forgot, you want to take apart this to attach the battle vest like this time. So it's going on the other way. Attach the gun pack to his back. You take the mane, slot that down over, pop on the head, pop on the helmet, and here's Razor Claw in his lion mode. And I think that is neat. I think that is just neat. So here's all the extra stuff. I'm going to move off to the side. We'll zoom in on the Predacons. Their beast modes look great. Their robot modes look better in my opinion, even though they all kind of look the same. But now we get into the fun part of this, because we've got all this extra stuff, a big pile of extra stuff. That's the only thing I can say I don't really like about Kreons. So I'm just going to do a quick transition, disassemble this all together, because you want to start with everything in pieces, and we'll be right back. We're back, and here's the big pile of pieces we're going to work with. Now, again, just like with the robot modes and animal modes, there are going to be leftover pieces. And I'm pretty sure that's why this KRE-O brick comes into play, just so you got somewhere to put stuff. So, we're going to start with the legs. You want, I'll zoom in for this panel. These legs, and you're just going to sit them down there and rotate that piece up. And the orange torso bit is, it doesn't really specify which animal or which robot becomes which part, except for the colors, but then it kind of gets a bit weird with some of it. Then you're going to put in two of these extender pieces, if they'll ever cooperate. That's the only thing I can think of to call them, is extender pieces. Because if my eyes do not deceive me, which they sometimes do, they're the same size on both ends, which is cool. And then take these what were blaster pieces, just like that. So there's the lower half of the foot. For the upper half of the foot, you want to take, not this one, this one. It doesn't matter which of these, because there's two like it, there's stickers on there. So you want to start with it like this, put on a wedge piece, just like so. You want to take this piece there, and then you want Dive Bomb's tail, which, like I said, is one part I don't really quite get. Just like that, and attach it. Like, so you have this. So here you have the lower half of a leg. It's kind of neat. You want to start the process again for the other lower leg. You want the purple legs. Rotate that up. And the yellow torso bit. You could probably use whatever one you want, but I'm just following the instructions down to what they say. And again, extender bits and the cannon bits, like so. Where's the... There we go. And cannon bit. Just like that. Now for the upper leg, exact same piece. Only thing is now we put on the wedge, one of these red pieces, and for some strange reason, just one of the talon horn pieces. And then attach. So here we have the legs. And now to finish off the legs, because I'm looking ahead in the instructions just a little bit, you want to take two of these pieces. They're very strange kind of pieces. Attach these orange wedges that have stickers on them. Then we're going to take this piece. It looks exactly like what the regular KER-O legs are attached to. Attach those there, and you notice there are clips, and you attach them to the legs like so. So here we have the legs of Predaking, which is kind of neat. I think it's very kind of cool. And straighten them out however you want afterwards, because we're going to start building his torso now. And this part is going to get a little bit, I want to say finicky or tricky, however you want to call it. You want to start with this, one of these little one-notch panels, and this little gray cap piece. Put that down off to the side. Then you want to take this one piece, the handle piece, the little black handle bit that I can never find when I want it. All the way off to the side. Doesn't help that my desk is black, so attach that there. Then this piece, attach like this, so you have this kind of thing on the go. Plug it on there, and then this single gray wedge, like so. Neat. Next, you want to attach two of these gray clip pieces, and to those what were Dive Bomb's wings. So here we have what is now obviously going to be Predaking's backpack. You want to take the two remaining torsos, rip the arms off one of them. Rip the arms off all together. They're on ball joints, which is, again, very, very cool. And attach these two together like so. Yellow, you want to keep the arms out of the way for now. While the backpack is sitting there, we're going to take this front piece. Well, it's going to be the front piece. I just revealed it. Attach two wedges. Whoa. My cat was here, she'd be searching for that, but she is downstairs having a nap because she is very, very lazy. So, just like that. Then you want to take this piece, attach this piece, and then just to complete the crotch, one piece like that. attach like so. Then onto this one cap, attach the main. Doesn't matter which of these heads really you use at this point, with the exception of that one or that one, it doesn't matter. But take a head, attach the main, and attach that to complete the chest of Predaking. So now you want to make sure you have everything ready, including the head, because you are going to attach the backpack first, like so, the chest plate second, like so, and then the head, like so. And then we'll just lay it off to the side for now, because we want to worry about the arms before we can finish everything else off. For the arms, first arm, take this one and the head, and make sure, it doesn't really matter, but the instructions say position the head on like this, and then of course a helmet like so. Then you take one of these pieces and attach this. It says like this. I think that might be upside down. I don't see why it can't be like this, so I'm going to do it like this for now until I figure out why it's like so. Next, you're going to take this particular sticker piece and this piece, attach the two like so. You're going to take these legs and attach them into here. Get two talon pieces and plug them into the feet like so. And you're going to take the katana, attach it like that. So you've got this, and attach this, and there you have one arm. Put him off to the side. For the next arm, we're going to start with the head the exact same way, only we're going to use the rhino head attached to the panel like so. Okay, so we have this. Then the lower arm, again, the last remaining legs and the last remaining talons, just attach like so. And no, that's a spare. Attach it to this piece like that. Attach this piece and the big Mamma Jamma gun. So you have this, attach it to this, and let me just double check what's left of my instructions. Put this over to the side, and the rest of these pieces go right back in the bag. So, to finalize the transformation, nudge the camera, I'm going to try to position this as best I can. You want to take the arms and attach them to the body by those ball joints as best you can. Stuff might get knocked off because, I mean, hey, this is KRE-O. Position everything as best as you possibly can, especially the little arms up in there. Reattach the wing, attach the body to the legs, like so, and then the head. Whoa! Be especially careful with the mane, because my experience with anything like that, I mean, you're dealing with a shortened peg, obviously. But here we have Microchanger's Predaking. This guy is adorable. That's the only way I can describe a Predaking of this size. He's adorable. He's got ball joint shoulders, elbows, and he's got a little bit of, you could say he's got a wrist articulation, but I'm not going to stretch it that far. So, and then he's got ball joint hips and knees, but he's really meant just to go on display like that. To give you a sense of how tiny he is, you all remember my first blind openings. Here's my Dalek. You haven't seen the review of this guy yet, but he's appeared before. Candy Toys KER-O. So this guy is between the size of my Dalek and KER-O. He is tiny. He is tiny, but he is adorable. One final comparison. Here he is next to with Power Rangers Megaforce Cycle. Well, actually, let's take it off of the cycle. Take the Blue Ranger off. Here he is next to a leg for the Goze Grand Megazord. He is the size of Goze Grand's leg. If that does not give you a sense of how tiny he is, I don't know what will. But he is so tiny and so adorable. I apologize for the clicking off camera, but I want to put this cycle back together. That's my spare one I have. And one is interested, send me an email. But overall, this little tiny Predaking is simply adorable. There are three more in the set. It's a series of 4 of these Microchangers. I don't know if I'll get any more of them, but this guy is absolutely adorable for a combiner of essentially Lego minifigures. This guy is amazing. Let's just omit some light from him. Oh yeah, that just makes him look menacing now. He's menacing. He's adorable. Menacing. Adorable. That has got to be one of the silliest things I have ever done. But you know what? This guy's pretty cool. If you can pick them up, get them. They're about $13 each at Walmart. The other ones in the series are Superion, Bruticus, and Devastator. Out of them all, I'm just looking at the back of them. Superion looks the most cohesive. Devastator looks pretty good. Bruticus has got something huge dangling off his shoulder. But hey, if you want to get all of them, get all of them. These are fun. I've got a huge KRE-O build that I'm planning for the future. When I say huge, I mean huge. But until that time comes, this is the Rev. This has been R-sembly of Transformers KRE-O Microchangers Combiner Predaking. I'll be back with another review at a later date. Have a good one, everybody.